As far as kind of the workout groups and everything like that, what coaches have you so far been able to connect with and kind of pick their brain and take your game to another level, hopefully?
Yeah, I've been able to, summer is different. Summer is just you all over the place. And obviously, I was going for a while with my national team, but the time that I was here, being able to work out with Coach Antonio a lot, Epe, Reggie's being out there to help, and there were times where just rotating the workouts just to bring some different. But I feel like majority of them, all of them, really have been able to take something from just the way they approach the workouts. It's a lot different, and just to be able to have somebody that you can come out to and tell today I feel like working on this and that and just continuously improving on specific things that we're gonna translate to the game. So
Hey Bruno, after your rookie season, you told me you went back and looked at a lot of your film. I think you watched
yeah,
every game
yeah,
and you learned a lot about yourself. Is
yeah.
that still something I assume you take? You watch every time you were on there after the season. You kind of go back and look at the film like that.
All the time. I think I've watched my World Cup games like probably 20 times already since I came back. But yeah, I always do that. Film is it's a very reliable thing. I always try to go out there and watch film. It just allows you to see it for yourself. Sometimes when you're on the court, you may think you've done something right, but at the end of the day, when you go back to film, you might be moving way slower than you thought you was. And just being able to pick up small things like that. Films help me a lot, and I'm somebody who has a lot of free time. I don't really do much besides basketball, so I just stay home and grab the laptop, put it right there, and I'm watching film as I'm doing something else. But yeah, I just try to go out there and watch a lot of film with myself.
Hey, Bruno. Um, what has your summer been like with your off-season conditioning program? Were you in the weight room? Did you maybe run more, lose a little weight, gain weight? Can you be a little bit more specific on what you did?
It's been great. I've had a heck of a summer. Obviously, like I said, I was with my national team for a vast majority of it. But I've been able to get a lot of both. I've been able to get on the court a lot, and I've been able to get in the weight room a lot. Now I don't know if I feel like I got leaner, but at the same time my weight went up. So I don't understand that part, but it's okay. It's okay. It happens, and I feel good. I feel great. I'm moving great. And it's like I said, it's just being a constant thing of getting in both and making sure that it's a balance.
Hey again, Bruno. What are some things like specifically that you've done with like your training or recovery or preparation routine in that gap between like the World Cup and going into the season to kind of keep your conditioning? Because obviously the World Cup is
Yeah,
a very intensive
yeah, yeah.
schedule, and so is the regular season. But this is kind of like a period of like where it slows down.
Yeah, I mean there wasn't much of a gap. It feels like I've been back in the U.S. for a long time, but I really only got back here on September 8th. So it's what's today, October 1st or 2nd. It hasn't been much of a gap, but for me, I've just right after the World Cup was over, I took a couple days for myself. Went to see my family, my brother in London, recharged a little bit. And as soon as I got back in the U.S., I just got right back to it. Just so I don't lose that whole thing that I just had throughout the summer going, whether it's conditioning or just being able to maintain your lean mass or staying in the weight room or anything like that. So I just got right back to it and try to, like I said earlier, find a balance within getting on the court and getting in the weight room to make sure I don't lose or gain more than I'm supposed to.
Hi, Bruno. Just your adaptability part of it.
Say
Was
that
it
again.
easy for you to just get back into just the motions of getting back into workouts?
Yeah, yeah, it was easy, because like I was saying, I was already in rhythm. And I was with my national team for such a long time that it felt like a lot of two practices a day. So it was kind of easier to just get back here and just feel like you just still in rhythm and you just continuously going. And the staff here and everybody makes it so much easier for us to be able to transition from that part of basketball in terms of FIBA and national team stuff to what we need to do here. So it was definitely an easy transition for me. There we go. No, you good.
In your first stint here in Atlanta, the team was kind of going through a rebuild,
Yeah.
and just now coming back and like towards the end of last season and going into this season, what is different about like the culture of this team and the attitude towards winning?
I think you said it best. You know, we were in a rebuild situation. A lot of us were young, and now we are in a completely different position. You know, guys are much older, much more mature, wiser. The basketball has slowed down for everybody. The game has gotten faster but slower at the same time, if you get what I'm saying. So I just feel like, you know, everybody, and obviously some of the guys that I was here when the first time are still here, and just to be able to come out here to familiar, you know, scenario and everything that I kind of already have an idea of what we need to do and how we're supposed to do it. So I think everything has been different, you know what I'm saying? Obviously with a lot of similarities. This is the NBA, you know, a lot of the things are similar with, you know, systems and organizations, but there is also things that, you know, make certain situations stand out. And obviously here in Atlanta, one of the things is, you know, like you said, we went through that phase of rebuild, and now those guys that we've been able to, you know, keep here and continuously do the thing and grow as a team and organization. And, you know, coming back here is just like fitting right back into the puzzle. Appreciate it.